Hi there. Today we're going to be playing with this beauty, the new Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palette, and this is the Cosmos palette. So I'm going to do some swatches and I'm going to put this on my eyes today. But that's not all. We're going to do a full face of makeup using some other new products today. So stay tuned. Very quickly, my scent of the day is a Victoria's Secret lotion, and this is Bronzed Coconut. I have a vibe definitely during the summer. It's all about the beach and the tan and all of that kind of stuff. So I love this scent from Victoria's Secret. The highlight of this show is going to be the ABH Cosmos eyeshadow palette. And I'm going to just put this right here so that if you want to pause this video, you can take a look at the details on the back. There we go. So I'm going to share with you some information about this Cosmos palette. This has 12 shades. There are 6 shimmers. There, hope you can see it. I'll tilt it around there for you. There, let's try that. 6 are shimmers. There's 1 matte that has sparkle in it. There are 5 mattes. This has a 12-month expiration date. This is made in the United States. The all-in-one palette is used for instant, effortless looks from on-the-go to ultra-glam looks. And I can see some very simple looks that you could use on the daily. And then I can also see some really great combinations that I would love to use to go on a date night with. So we're going to go over the colors. The first one here is Super Cluster. I have not swatched these at all yet. This is a very smooth feeling shimmer. There it is. I'm still new to this whole swatch party thing, so bear with me. I will get it together. Super Cluster is a light baby blue shimmer. There we go. The next color is going to be Sun. This is kind of a peachy metallic. Very sunny, if you ask me. There we go. The next one is Orion. This is a pink shimmer. Feels a little bit drier. Let me build that up a little bit for you. Really pretty. Then we have Mercury. This looks like it would be a Mercury, doesn't it? These are swatching really nice. Let's see here, this next one is Quasar. Very interesting. Allie Glines did a look with this one that I want to recreate / copy. There we go. And then we have Galaxy. This is the matte with the shimmer in it. It is a navy blue and it's really, really pretty. So that is, I'm doing this in natural light. Let's try doing the others on the other arm. I don't feel like this is coming out really well. So the second row, we have some mattes. The first one right here feels very smooth. This is Space Dust. That looks good. This is Comet, kind of a terracotta shade. Then we have Eclipse, this dark purpley shade right here. Supernova. This is one that I plan to play with today. I haven't swatched it yet, but I thought I wanted to play with this one today. It looks really pretty. Then we have Mars, a reddish color, which is very appropriate, I feel like. And then the last one here, Dark Matter. Really nice. So, here are our swatches. Sorry, I wasn't happy with the swatches on those metallics, so I went ahead and stopped the camera and re-swatched these for you so that you could really get a great idea of how beautiful these metallics are. So I hope this helps. As I said, I'm feeling kind of dramatic. So we're gonna dip into Space Dust first and just get a little bit of a look started. Right here in the crease. Great transition shade, I think, for most skin tones. If this is a little bit too light for darker skin tones, they have a little bit deeper of a color, same general tone as this, that I think can be used as a transition shade. That shade would be Comet. And I think then this lighter color for darker skin tones, this could be probably used to blend darker shades out. But for me, this is a perfect transition color just to kind of get the look going. All right, just pretty normal looking transition shade. We're going to go right for the drama. I am going to take a rougher 01 brush. This is a little bit more of a firm brush. I'm going to use it as a packing brush. I'm going to use this shade Galaxy, which is a navy blue shade, and I'm going to pack that all over the lid. This does not have to be perfect. But I just want to get a really saturated color with this. This is navy, but really it looks pretty much black. Yep, that's dramatic, all right. These looks are definitely those trust the process looks. I don't want to blend this away. I want to really pack it on because it has beautiful teal blue shimmers in it. And I'm going to be putting a color in the middle, and I don't want those beautiful colors to go away, those shimmers. So I'm just using this to pack. And I want to get this really opaque and just downright scary looking. Like, is she going to be able to fix this? Why, yes, we are. Eee! Looking kind of scary, Carla. Let's take our original color, no product yet, and I'm going to start just blending all around the edges here, diffusing this Galaxy color. Just a little bit, blending it up just a tiny bit, blending around the outside, just softening the scariness up. There we go. I did not take this very far into the crease because I didn't want this to get too high up and too out of control, but I did want just a little peak of this. By the way, the matte shades, they're blending beautifully so far. Blend a little bit more on this side. A lot of times, you know, people, they edit all of this blending and we don't realize, you know, just how much blending has to go into this kind of a look. So I don't want to edit this out. This is definitely a process. It takes time, it takes patience to do this look. I am going to take a tad more of Space Dust and put it a little bit lower here. Continuing just to blend here. This looks super weird, especially because we don't have any other makeup on. So that makes this look even more intense. Uh-oh. Okay, hope you can see that. I'm wiping this brush off. No additional product. Blending some more. Okay, so now we look like we're ready to go to a metal concert. So I'm going to take the shade Supernova. Excuse me, this is an iridescent purpley shade. I'm going to put this right in the center. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys could see that just now. I got this black shade all over me, you guys. I've made a mess. Oh my goodness. Do you guys see that? I'm kind of messing it up and just really dispersing it even up here. Oh my goodness. That is absolutely stunning over this dark base. I was just going to do a halo eye, but when I saw this shadow, I was like, oh no, I need more than just in the center of the lid. So I'm really scattering this out. Woo! I love it. Oh my goodness, you guys. I really hope you can see that over this black base. So what do I want to do next? My goodness. I guess we should do just a little more blending. Blending isn't the most fun thing, but it's really going to bring everything together. So I really focused it here on the lid and then I scattered it up. I wanted it to go all the way up. I love really messy looks. Probably won't see too many cut creases on my channel. A little more right here in the inner corner. And just scattering it up. Oh, that is so pretty. I'm really excited now to add the rest of my makeup to this. So we used 2 whole colors, you guys. No, 3 whole colors to get this look. So I'm going to leave it right here for the moment. I didn't get a lot of fallout at all. I expected a lot more because I didn't use a glitter glue. I just used an eyeshadow primer. So anyway, this is the amazing eyeshadow look that I got. I'm sorry, I'm shooketh, totally shooketh. So we're gonna leave the eyes right here because I actually have other products in this video. So we're going to start. I gotta get rid of this black on these fingers. So one of the newer things in my collection is the Cali Ray So Blown Primer. I wanted to use this today because at the end of this look, I'm going to be using the new Cali Ray setting spray. So I thought we would use the primer as well. And so this is called the So Blown Clean Blurring Primer. Whether or not this actually blurs, I don't know. What I do know is it feels really good on my skin. It smells really citrusly. I tried to pinpoint this the first time I used it, and I think what I've decided is it kind of smells like an orange rind. Very fresh, very refreshing. It like wakes up your senses, and the primer itself feels really nice on your skin. So enjoying that. Color corrector. I need to get that out. Let's use our Charlotte Tilbury color corrector today. I don't feel like I'm looking too terribly discolored today, which is unusual. I guess it's because it's my day off and I'm feeling kind of rested. So I'm just going to take an Angie Hot and Flashy A506 with my Charlotte Tilbury color corrector. And I'm actually I just use a couple of pats and I'm just distributing it between the lower eyelids to get a really thin layer of color correction here, since I'm not feeling super brown today. As far as a foundation, Laura Mercier. This is one I've only tried once, and of course the shade is so small. It is I know it's medium and it's a cooler coverage, so let me put a dot here on my finger. I'm actually going to use 2 pumps today, so it is more of a medium cool tone. I can tell you that much. This foundation feels really light, and I have not used this combo yet, the Cali Ray and the Laura Mercier. I don't think I've used it, not that I remember. I'm just going to go with my BK Beauty 101 today, and this Laura Mercier feels really thin. When you start blending it out, it blends out more like a thicker foundation would. So it's kind of an oxymoron, I guess. This tone is really good for me for the summertime. And it is a satin finish, I would say. It's got a little bit of a glow to it. It's blending out really easily. I don't need a lot of coverage. I generally just prefer a medium coverage. I don't want to blank out my face. I just want to even things out just a little bit. And I feel like this foundation is wonderful for doing that. So I wanted to highlight that one again. It's relatively new in my collection. Take it down the neck a little bit. So there we go. Can't get over those eyes, you guys. Cannot even get over those. As far as concealer, the Huda Beauty, this is the Faux Filter Concealer. I did not get the glowy version because that doesn't really appeal to me, but I had wanted this one for months, ever since it first came out. So during the recent Sephora VIB sale, I got this particular concealer, and it is in Coconut Flakes. This is the shade. It's more of a brightening shade on me. I think I'm going to use my Anastasia concealer brush to blend this out. This is more of a fuller coverage concealer for me. Don't want to mess up my eyeshadow look. Usually I don't do my eyeshadow look first, but for those of you who really wanted to see that ABH palette, I wanted to highlight it first. So this is blending out. It looks really good on these mature eyelids. I think this is a great shade. It's not too light for me, but it is brightening. So I'm really happy with this one. Very nice. All right. Now we're going to set this with the Huda Beauty powder. This is the loose powder, and this is in the shade Pound Cake. I'm not a big baking fan. However, I do have this beauty blender that I want to use, and I want to just put a little bit under my eyelids here. Not too much. I'm going to pat this out on my hand to disperse it, and then I'm going to set my under eyes. I thought this shade would look really nice. Again, patting some on my hand before I go under my eyes with this, and this is just to set my under eyes. I'll take what's left and just go over the center of my face. There. All right, so I'm happy with this Huda Beauty powder. To set the rest of my face, I want to use this Nars powder again, and this is in the shade Sunshort. Again, this one is a new Nars powder, And I think that it's really good for setting your entire face, even under your eyes, but I did get a little bit darker of a shade, so I have not been using this under my eyes. I've just been using it on the perimeters of my face. Very light and airy, similar to the Kosas. I got my blues, my rock blues on today. I hope you guys like rock blues, because I sure do. For bronzer, I'm going to use the Westman Atelier bronzer, and this is in the shade Biscuit. This is, I think, the most common shade because it matches the most people's skin tones. This is a little bit cooler, so we're just going to use it there. And I'm going to get my e.l.f. Duo complexion brush. I put this a little bit too low today, so I'm going to blend it up like this. There we go. Just create a little bit of shadow here. See how easy this blends in? I put this on my forehead first, but even over powder, even after leaving it, I know that it's just going to blend out really easy, and this color is perfection for me. One of my very favorite bronzers in my collection is my Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Tawny. So we're going to use this ABH. Figured I'd use a couple of ABH products today. So I'm going to use this as a bronzer. The reason I like this is because not only does the formula feel really good, it blends really easy. Most importantly for me, with my cooler toned skin, is the tone. Let's see if I can kind of correct under here. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. Do the same thing here, just kind of blend up instead of down. Try to chisel. Now I'm just going to kind of, this is kind of how I contour my nose. I don't really make lines and do all of that with my nose. I have a new blush to try, and I want to use a different brush for this. So I'm going to use a Zaraya slanted. No, I don't want to use that one. I want to find just the right. Yes, this is a Zaraya Ultimate Blending Brush. The new blush that I have is from Say Beauty. This is their brand new blush line, and this is the rose shade. This is kind of a shimmery formula. Let me just swatch this for you on the back of my hand. It feels creamy, but it looks powdery. I didn't get any of the other, like the Pat McGrath, the Huda, the Nars, but this one appealed to me. So this is the rose shade, and it does have a little bit of shimmer in it. So I'm going to take this one with my Ultimate Blending Brush here, get a good amount on, and then I'm going to blend it out on my hand and put some right here on my face. It's a light cover, so I'm just going to put it right on the brush, and then from the brush directly to my cheek. Oh, this is so pretty. Wow. So if you're going to get one of those balmier blushes, I would really recommend this one, because this is kind of drying down to a powdery finish, and it has some beautiful shimmer and glow to it, but it's not going to stick to your hair, and it's not going to disappear, I don't think. I think this is going to have good lasting powder, because it seems to be a cream to powder formula, but it just looks so nice on the skin. So that's the new Say blushes that just came out. Really happy with that. For highlighter today, I'm going to use an About Face highlighter. This is in Smother. This is kind of a holographic highlighter, and I thought it would go really well with this look right here. So I'm going to use the e.l.f. Duo complexion brush I'm really going ham with this highlighter. I want some shiny cheeks today. And I'll put a little bit up here on my temples. I don't know why, I just see other people doing it. So, might as well do that. Another thing I'm gonna do with this is take a rougher pencil brush and I'm gonna dip into this and use it on my inner corners. Yeah, I think you can see that. Good choice. This palette, the ABH palette, it does have some lighter shimmers, but I just was in the mood to use this today. So I think that's a nice brightening shade for my inner corners. For lips, I'm going to use the Tower 28 lip liner. This is work of art. This is a pretty light color for me. Just barely there. I have the new shade of Fenty gloss. This is Riri. She released this over the holidays. It was a limited edition and she just re-released it. I believe it's going to be in her permanent line. And I wanted this back then, but I didn't jump on it fast enough, so I didn't get it. Look at how pretty that is. I thought it would go really nice with this look. Oh, smells so good, you guys. These Fenty glosses. Try not to make weird faces while I put my lip stuff on. Juicy. Love these glosses. For brows, as you can see, mine are white. I'm gonna use a clear brow gel first. I have a new brow product to try. While this brow gel is drying, we're gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of the eyes. So for the lower waterline, I'm gonna use this Kaleidos holographic eyeliner. See that beautiful shift? Really pretty. So I'm gonna put this in my waterline. I have, I don't know, 5 or 6 of these. You can't see it as well on camera as you can in person. In person, you can really see the changes in colors, the holographic effect. Hope you could see that. For the upper waterline, I'm going to use an e.l.f. shadow stick. This is a dark purple color. I don't want to use eyeliner because I don't want to take away from this shadow at all. Nice. Okay. Got that part done. So I don't know how this is gonna go. This is the new Milk Makeup Kush Brow Shadow Stick. I've never used anything like this before. So it has a spoolie on this side. That's a good thing. And then this is what the shadow stick looks like. It's larger diameter. Let's see if I have any room left to swatch anything. There we go. It does, it feels like a crayon. And I think I got this in brown. Yep, just regular brown is what I got this in. So I have no idea how to use this. All I know is that I was interested, and we'll see how this goes together. You can already see this. I like it. First of all, it's a darker color. You guys have wanted me to try to get my brows a little bit darker. Oh my goodness, you guys. This is going on really great. Can you see that? Okay, look at that. That looks so nice. Now, if you're one of these people that likes a super precise brow look, I'm not sure you're gonna like this. This is more for people who just want a natural brow look, I think. So this is, it feels like it's coating all of my brow hairs. It's going on really evenly. In person, it looks darker than it does on camera. That's always the case. Love it. Let's see what happens when I comb the spoolie through. Put the cap back on. So yeah, it is kind of a crayon consistency. So I like the spoolie is, oh yeah. This is nice. It's not lightening it up. It's just fluffing them back up. I'm so glad I got this. I'm just thrilled. Okay, so the last thing is mascara. My favorite mascara of all time. I just restocked the black and the black brown. So I'm gonna put this on off camera. Y'all don't wanna see all that. I'll be right back. All right, you guys. This is my finished look using the new Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palette and some other new products. Isn't this beautiful? So happy with this. I think I might do a YouTube short with this also. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. I'll be using some of these other products and other looks and highlighting those products as well, but the star of this show is definitely the new ABH palette. I'll also be trying some other looks with that. I still have some more looks to do with the new Pat McGrath, the new Natasha Denona palette. So many other looks to do, you guys, and these new releases are just fantastic. So even if you're on a no buy, a low buy, maybe you can find some similar stuff for inspiration, or I just hope that this was entertaining to you. So thank you so much for watching and have a great day.